what's going to happen, our prize stallions have all left our stable this morning. Being upset, being shocked, and being down, the husband comes into the room, taps her on the back, and says, "Don't worry, who really knows what's good or bad?" So the mother's a little bit better, a little bit stable, carrying on with the morning. Later on that afternoon, the son runs outside and hears a little bit of trembling, hears a little bit of noise. Seeing above the horizon, he sees the horse that left in the morning. But not only is the horse coming with the other two that are missing, it's with 5 more stallions that they found, 4 wild horses. Screaming with joy and excitement, saying, "Mother, Father, look, we have some great news to share with you guys. Our horses are back." The mother's in better shape now. She's a little bit happier because the horses are back now. They have the money they're going to need, the supplies to make some good fruit into the land. And the father, just being balanced and calm, simply smiles at the mother, smiles at the son, and says, "Who knows what's really good or bad?" Later on that afternoon, that evening, the son decides, "I'm going to start to break in some of these wild horses to help him prepare to maybe sell them down the road one day, use them for some money, or just help out on the land." While the son is breaking in one of the wild horses, the horse bucks him off, still not being tamed. The son flies off of the horse, bangs his legs to the ground, and he shatters his knee. Screaming in pain, the mother runs out, heartbroken, seeing her baby in pain. The father comes out, begins to wrap the son's leg up, protecting it, bringing it back to life. And the father simply looks at the son and says, "No worries, son. Who really knows what's good or bad?" So the father, being balanced and calm, they're about to take it down after this wild and crazy night. As the son's laying in bed, the wife is still up and down from the whole dramatic events that took place throughout the day. They hear a loud knocking on the door. The father goes to the door, and it's the military. And the military is looking to pick up youth to fight inside their war. The father says the son is injured. The military, not believing him, they run upstairs, grab the son. They see that he is in pain, that he's of no use. The military leaves the place, leaves the home, not taking the son with them. The mother screaming with joy, being so happy that her son could stay alive and stay with the family for the rest of the journey. The father looks at them both and says to them, "Who knows what's good or bad?" And that's the key. You know what I'm saying? What is really good and what is truly bad? We have all these different experiences within our life. We have moments of joy, moments of laughter, and we have moments of pain, moments of sadness. We may lose our house the next day, get a promotion the next moment. We may get heartbroken the next day and find the love of our life the next moment. But the key is, no matter what you are experiencing, is becoming aware of the lessons that need to be learned throughout it all. And that's what I mean by remaining balanced. I'm not saying don't enjoy the good times. I'm not saying the bad times are going to be painless, but realizing that these moments are only temporary, just like all things that we face in our lives. And bro, there's more to it than when we remain balanced, we can observe it from a different perspective, stepping behind the situation and realizing, am I here to learn in this particular time in our life? What is it from my journey that's going to help me move forward and grow each and every step of my way? And not saying life is completely over when something bad comes up, and realizing that I have not reached the holy grail when I get the best moments of having a good time with my friends, but realizing that I need to take away that's going to help me on my journey and remaining balanced throughout it all. So I say this to you guys because I don't care who you are in this room. I don't care what part of this world you live in. We all have great times and we all have bad times. But when we get attached to the great moments, we hit the ground so hard when the bad things happen too. And it's learning that when you do have those bad experiences in your life, how to remain grounded, how to use your roots to strengthen you, to see what's really going on and what is the universe trying to communicate to you to help you move forward and grow. That makes sense to you all people? I hope so, just a little bit. So that's my story for the night. And next time you face a bad situation, don't think the world is over. But look within yourself, as we've been trying to communicate from the beginning of this journey, and see what it is that you need to learn. Because nothing happens by coincidence, and knowing that every experience is for the betterment of yourself, whether it's good or bad. Thank you very much, folks.